The editorial says renewing captain's contract, disastrous move. In an exclamatory newspaper motto, one nation, one people, one destiny. Today's edition is volume 46, number 699. It is sold for $30 Liberian. The front page, top stories. VP Kun donates epileptic medication. VP Kun donates epileptic medication. President Bouaka extols Guinea on 66th independence anniversary. MOL mandates cement company. MOL mandates cement company to reinstate illegal dismissed employee. That's the Ministry of Labor. These children are not mere statistics. They are young lives lived in the shadows, struggling to survive with no access to the education and safety every child deserves. President Bouaka, protecting vulnerable children. President Bouaka advocates for Liberian children at high-level discussion on universal primary education for street child amidst climate change, poverty, and conflict. CSA halts GOL's mobile money payment platform, begins credential audit of civil servants. The back page of the New Liberian newspaper. Energy sector boosts reliable service eminent. Energy sector boost reliable service eminent. The people of blackness shining about man's an energy minister Waymon Pay. No answer the mail not shining for we're shining Bawe now. The money sweet. Speaker Kofa stresses role of Liberian diaspora at ULA 50th anniversary. LIPA GC CSA signed MOU to strengthen governance and public sector reforms. What is the editorial of the New Liberian newspaper saying this morning? Counting the outcomes from the 79th UNGA. Counting the outcomes from the 79th UNGA. With that said, for the look at the newspapers we have in the studio this morning, you're welcome to the program 50/50 on Sky 107.1. We are now live on Sky Communications Liberia Facebook page. Stay there with us. Don't touch the dial. But let me quickly go to the press release here coming from the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. I told you this morning that I must say I'm even concerned about the fact that in less than 9 months, this government is faced with allegation of spending about $15 million United States dollars off budget. Off budget. Is this the rescue that the government, these people promise us? We know that there is no policy document yet, from the government to say, like we had the PAPD, even though the PAPD was a copycat, or is a copycat of the poverty reduction strategy of former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, but sorry about that. But I mean, they had a document to work with. At this point, this government is yet to produce their policy document, and is rescue, because rescue is a mantra that the Unity Party contested on. Anyway, that's not a subject of discussion at the moment. Let's look at the official release. Official statement on alleged off-budget spending by government, September 30th, 2024. The Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, LACC, has been made aware of allegations regarding off-budget spending by the government of the Republic of Liberia, amounting to a total of $15 million. In light of these claims, we wish to address the matter in a manner consistent with our mandate to promote transparency, accountability, and governance. We take these allegations seriously as they touch on matters that are core to our institutional objectives. Off-budget expenditures, if confirmed, can undermine public trust in governance, weaken fiscal discipline, and pose risk to the country's financial integrity. 2, we wish to assure the public that the LACC has commenced a preliminary review of all of the allegations. This will be followed by a comprehensive investigation to determine the accuracy of the claims, establish accountability, and ensure that proper legal procedures are followed. 3. We are committed to conducting this investigation with utmost transparency and independence. Throughout the process, we will engage with relevant stakeholders, including the Ministry of Finance and other oversight institutions, to ensure a thorough and fair inquiry. 4. As an institution charged with safeguarding public resources, we assure the public that we will leave no stone unturned in this investigation. If evidence of wrongdoing is found, we will take the necessary legal actions, including recommending sanctions, prosecutions, and other corrective measures. 5. We urge the public, media, and all stakeholders to allow the investigation to proceed without undue speculation or assumptions. Let us collectively uphold the principles of due process, ensuring that all findings are based on verifiable facts and evidence. 6. The LACC remains steadfast in its mission to combat corruption in all forms. Any allegations of financial mismanagement will be met with the full force of the law as part of our broader efforts to promote accountability and safeguard public funds. Further updates will be provided as the investigation progresses. Councillor Alexandra Zoe, Executive Chairperson, Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. And that's it for that statement. Now, there's just few questions, all right? Like the statement reads, these are allegations, all right? Until they can be proven, they remain allegations. Why they remain allegations? I too have a couple of questions I've asked you. Do you see this government demonstrating semblance of a government that is interested in the fight against corruption? Are there signs that you can point out at the moment that shows that the government is not interested in the fight against corruption? Do you think that this government is going to rescue you as they claim to be rescue administration? Let's have a conversation. Call us on those numbers. 0777777 0777777 107 077221223 are the numbers you can call us on to participate on the program this morning. We are live on Sky Communications Liberia Facebook page. You can also drop your comments there as we look at the this press statement. And I like the position taken by the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. This is a way of promoting what the LACC is doing, you know, on the angle of the media, from the angle of the media. Another question I also want to, let's hear from this first person, by the way. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Matthias.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Kabab Morwa and a call from Capital Bypass.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you this morning for your topic. Matthias, when your question you asked if this government will be able to fight corruption, for me, I say no. This government will not be able to fight corruption.
Why?
Because Matthias, it's very clear that when you look at how the government is proceeding, when you see before even the government took over, you saw the money for NASCO, the Minister of State requested 500,000 for NASCO. Up to now, the president not took any actions. Even the money that have to do with the July 26th celebration, the 350,000. United States, the party chairman were accused of taking 10,000. There was no action taken. Matter this country, when you look at how the government is proceeding, the government is doing business as usual. This government campaign on the basis of method again method that method was causing hardship on our people today. The government is in bed with method today. You see our people are suffering. Tin prices is continuing to increase on the market. And
let's look. Are you surprised to hear that the government stands accused of spending $15 million outside of the budget? Are you surprised?
I'm surprised because you know the reason. During the past regime, when you hear about budget spending or budget spending, you see it got taken to be a major crime. in the country that the up budget spending was happening, that the guy was putting money in their pocket, the previous government officials were putting money in their pocket. But now it happening under their regime. They want to they want to maximum around the Liberian people that is not anything. But
Okay.
if you look at if you look at the country now, for me, I was telling some colleagues yesterday that I think it would be better for the military to take over the country.
My man, don't tell that to you. So, but even you ever no, forget about Burkina Faso situation. No, our case is not as compared to Burkina Faso situation. You can't compare them. All right. I am just saying to you that there are a lot of you. All of us, we all are indisciplined in some way. So if the military, if they catches you standing somewhere, urinating in the public, and they discipline you, you say, "Oh, military brutalizing people all over the place." All right. I live Cardwell, for example. I know how the AFL a lot of time help us to feed the traffic for us to go home. When these guys come out of doing it, some of the boys say, "Oh, look at it, man! They made about to go to beat people." I mean, you just have to let's keep praying. Things will get better. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Oh, this is Morris Eltopa calling from Margibi.
Go ahead, from Margibi County.
Yeah, brother. Oh, your question you asked, what are the government team to rescue the Liberian people? Let me just say that it's not true. Because the people that are sick, the child who say I will take to America, you can look at them for their behavior. The government never came to rescue, they only blindfold the Liberian people. The same thing he said the past government was doing business, they were causing no oil around. Yeah, now you are not dancing to talk about you are 15 million on the budget. So ministers are taking the money, putting it in the pocket. Yeah, come on, minister, yeah, I mean, modern. It's 150,000 vehicle, custom bill. Yeah, president, yeah, 1.some million ammo car. Who's running after you? So the government never came to rescue, they only blindfold us. And for me, I was speaking to you, Adela, I knew that this government was not going to know where the government was going to tell the Liberian people. Because the first thing is that you telling us.
But you voted Joseph Boakai. And you voted for Joseph Boakai.
That's a lie. Because tell the Liberian people, say, we stay smoker, we're not here. Then let's see what are you talking the truth. But the main only day calculation between 3 months, which is very well marked. Which one of the place in Liberia that target which mark? Now the first place the government lied to us. So my brother, the only thing to enrich yourself. That's why the country man said that when they wrote it now on your name, you tell the people say you're hoarding.
Okay.
Now it's on your name. I work outside. They can also say going there, drinking money in Ghana and so there to Jowia. I work out crying. They are not taking pay for couples of months.
Okay.
Why is it?
Thanks for your contribution on the program, my brother. Let's move on to this other person. Hello.
Yeah, Masayo.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Masayo. I'm Washington Derry Bolivar. I'm calling from Chocostan.
Go ahead, Washington.
And I'll call you before you could come on the show. And I think I have the revelations. But I want to kind of you do it now. Explain. One country. The president will now prosecute those people. And I'm sure that when he comes, I believe that he will take action on them. And you know the reason why? Because when we talk about that transport that will carry the logging to Guinea, and we talk to the minister when we work on it. I believe that when he comes, the information that I hate to him, all these things that happen in this country. I believe that my uncle is listening. He will hear when he comes. He will take action on these people. And before I drop the line, Masayo, President Boakai, my uncle from Lofa, me and Loma, my giving me nobody can play with it. But my advice to you that is, if you don't prosecute the people, then it means that you are running campaign for President Weah because you will make it popular. That the people will forget that all the bad things that he did. The people forget, you don't take time again, the one big president, we are back to power. So, Masayo, Masayo, President Boakai, my uncle, I beg you a whole of when you come, talk to us to take action on these people. So I tell your legacy, our local legacy, our legacy will not spoil, or the people will not feel bad for you. Thank you very much for having me on the show.
All right, you're welcome, sir. Let's move on to another person. The questions are many. I have a couple of questions, but let's hear from this one. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my name is Jacob Magnati.
Yanati, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for your service for this morning.
Go ahead.
You know, our government still because it's still about
Which government now? Which government? The government fail you?
The government still
How now? So quick?
Yeah, well, if you say the Christmas will be good, you can do for the East.
Sometimes Christmas, they say God can perform miracle for you, so you gotta wait.
But the issue are there, we don't go region. We give 500,000, we don't know how that money move. No account. You can get about minister and taking 15,000. Yeah, come a minister, about 121,000 car. So you tell the rescue car to rescue the laboratory.
But wait now, so you're trying to say that Bwaga will not fight corruption?
Because Bwaga can fight corruption. The president, you take your own there to buy who running after the president. So I probably on so the president is old area that now you want a TV. So I mean buying a bulletproof car and nobody after him. So they come all this deal.
Okay. Let's move on to another person. So the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission is currently conducting a preliminary investigation into allegations of budget spending in the tune of $50 million United States dollars. It is intending to do an in-depth investigation into this matter.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Mataya.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Go ahead.
All those that say you must have betrayed and did that.
Yeah.
You know, when you get in power, every God, when you pray to God, for things to get happen right away, you have to wait. When God in it, will enter. You see, all those that say Joseph Mabokai, the president Joseph Mabokai have betrayed the 12 people. The Ome is doing well. Now will come again when the Ome started. Let's see them in there. People now will be saying that they say Joseph Mabokai wicked, Joseph Mabokai did, Joseph Mabokai did. That's how we look like. You see? So don't look to the Ome. The Ome came and said it. He said he went to go after corruption.
And you believe it?
You see? And then the Ome how the Ome come. They will see what will happen.
No, I am asking you, sir. You believe it that he will run after corruption?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, there. Right. Let's move on to another person. Good morning.
Good morning, Mantaya.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. My name is Lincoln. Lincoln T. Lincoln of Popon District.
Mr. Lincoln, go ahead.
Thank you for the show. Let me just say this to people. His Excellency Joseph Mabokai is someone who is straightforward. Why is it true that no one, the profession cannot be ascribed to men? But I'm of the conviction this president, Joseph Mabokai, will not entertain business as usual. For the first time, my brother, look at this. You just read something about the LACC having a deep investigation on the 15 million budget spending.
Yeah.
Yesterday, in past government, when you saw auditors talking about investigating the past government in the region at the time, they were slaughtered in cold blood. At the end of the day, nothing came from it. But this time around, the government is creating.
Mr. Lincoln, T. Lincoln slaughtered for a human being to be.
Oh yes, they were slaughtered in cold blood.
Has that ever happened in our society at this time? I think what I witnessed was during those regime that people were taken to the.
No. I said the past regime, the immediate past regime, they were slaughtered, and somebody said they were doing bombing and different things. But let me end up this. This government is very responsible. This is why they entertain auditors to audit them while they are still in government, and they are not. Without hearing the message of auditors and other people. So those who are complaining that the government frustrate them, all the kind of thing. So I perceive them to be armed robbers because now they will not see armed robbers. In the country, those are armed robbers. The government is not creating the avenue for them to arm robbers, so they are complaining. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for your contribution on the program this morning. Let's move on. The investigation is in the tune of is about the allegation, the claims that the LACC is has become aware of and is concerned about it, that the government of Joseph Yuma Boakai, President Joseph Yuma Boakai, has spent about 15 million United States dollars off budget. The LACC wants to go into that and investigate. It has already started a preliminary investigation into it. Is this government here to rescue or do business as usual, or even worse than the usual? Let's hear from this other person. Good morning.
Well, good morning, my good friend and brother. Matthias, how are you?
Is it Adamso Isaac?
Thank you for the recognition. The people's governor for district number 10, Adamso Isaac.
The money plenty in your voice now. I struggle to recognize the voice. You know.
What money plenty?
The money plenty. Your money can soon. The money can soon, Adamso.
No, God, they want to buy a cup of red now, my man, a small thing in the country.
You know how long? You know, since when you stop calling on my show, but I still remember the voice, my man. You gotta give me small thing for recognizing your voice, man. You know how long? Adamso Isaac, my man. No, my man. The money can soon. Listen to your voice. Listen, relax right now. Everything on course. On eyes right now.
But then since we lost the election, you know, we arrived just that we can put in one or two our broken pieces together, and we tell God thank you. This is on par. We tell God thank you. Life is more important than any other thing.
Oh, from setback to comeback, eh?
Yeah, definitely. But welcome out of this thing. This thing, we saw it ahead of us, and we told people, the Liberian people, but people said that some of us were joking when we used to be saying it. To the issue, you know, there's a parable our old people they used to say before. They say when catfish come from under the water, and say alligator looking, they can away. What am I to say is not true, my brother?
But no catfish not come from any under water here. I'm the only person that went there to go visit the people, and nobody told me anything. All the catfish, nobody telling me anything for under the water there. So go ahead.
Thank you for telling me. You see the people, they are old people, my man, and they legitimate the great restitution, my brother. The people start confessing to the Liberian people. We told the people, they can't imagine one of Rantan that were making headway, we can't call me on platform here. No, the thing is just easy. The people are providing the fight now for the people. We told the people they rescue the people were talking. No, only God can rescue us as human beings. But you know, our people they didn't understand.
So what is your point? You don't trust the people, they will not do anything? That's what you trying to say?
But you see the when the Christmas people you were there on the you see what is happening now.
Christmas Day say God can perform miracle, and I see it. I remember a few years back, I was somewhere around 10-11 years. I thought I would have not won Christmas cruise that day. Who never me to see that so money in the village, way back in Lufa County, Hundoni village. I saw my uncle coming from Foya district. Coming from Foya district that Christmas day, that very morning. I was saying, sir, crying on the tree. My uncle just tapped me on the back and said, I'm not going inside. I'll go try my clothing fit. I was very happy.
Okay, but the other Christmas it will be better for everyone of us as men. We pray for the government. It's not that we want to see our government or we want to see our Latin. I have in the country, it will be in the interest of every one of us as Latin. But the no business as usual were happening, but the people say they were not coming to it. See what is happening now. They kind of use them with Jesse. Look at the issue about the Commonwealth Minister and that of the LRA boss, and look at the issue about they go and local program something there. Our men of God and what we believe in. They are all as packaged. No, there are many things that the people they are remember. Okay. Thank God the line is open. Look at their remember them. Those people that won't stop for the rescue mission, they have said they have lost hope. It's not easy. Okay. Can you imagine the first time in the history of Labrador for students to go and say,
thank you.
People going to school there to tell them, say, let my child be here, later on I will come pay. It's supposed to be like that.
My man, wait, man. What happened here?
No, the mission came to rescue us. But our children are not even able to go to school because we are not able to.
Thank you so much, Governor Isaac, the governor of District Number 10. That's Adamso Isaac. He takes us home on this for second segment of the program. Hear more from few other persons, and probably we might take one of the editorials here to read. I want to look at what Leonard Dodo has in his the Investigator today, so I can take one of the editorials there and read from the Investigator. This is 50-50 on Sky 107.1. You two still have a chance to participate. If you are there watching us live, let me check the Facebook page. When I come back, I'm going to look at it and see whether you have dropped comments to read them for you. We'll be right back after this break.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has all sizes of quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage also have a state-of-the-art 2023 upgraded diagnoser that can easily detect and fix any problem with your car. Is your car having any electrical problem, or is it the air conditioner? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician who is up to the task of programming and solving all electrical problems on your car. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street. We also have our garage and showroom at Rehab for original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly. Come to Uptown Garage. We'll give you 1 month warranty. Uptown Garage also have a tow truck that can tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage headquarters on 0777 553317, 0886 553317, or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian-owned business, is here to put a smile on your face.
Tanu, have you heard about EcoBank Back to School giveaway?
You again. I haven't. Tell me about it.
Tanu, for every Western Union, MoneyGram, RIA, or Rapid Transfer transaction done at any EcoBank branch or sub-agent location, you can get a prize. So,
Will, I'm not understanding you. Tell me about the thing because my brother saying that you school fee first thing tomorrow.
okay, listen again. Whether you send money or receive money through Western Union, MoneyGram, RIA, or Rapid Transfer at any EcoBank branch or sub-agent location, you get EcoBank branded copybooks, pens, pencils, and many other items.
Julie, I get it now. I will definitely go to EcoBank for all my Western Union, MoneyGram, RIA, and Rapid Transfer transaction. That is EcoBank way of saying, welcome back to school. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
And that's why welcome back to the program 50-50 on Sky 107.1. We are here Monday to Friday, 10:30 to 11:30. Welcome. Today is Wednesday. Is the Made Week. Yes, this is Made Week Day presentation. The Made Week presentation. And I'm Matthias Labindi. Elijah, who's T-Max Girata, is not here today. But I'm looking at the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission's interest in claims made by political pundits as well as some civil society organizations, allegations levied against the government of President Joseph Yima Boakai that it has spent about 15 million United States dollars off budget in just less than 9 months. The LACC is concerned about these claims and it has now embarked on an investigation into this matter. It has promised the public that it's going to do everything it can to ensure accountability and transparency in this investigation. So I'm asking you this morning, do you believe that this rescue government is going to provide you the kind of leadership that you need, for example, fighting against corruption? Or have you seen signs or symptoms of a lack of interest in the fight against corruption? All right. Or, just point out some of the devices that you've noticed so far that are suggesting to you that this government is not interested in the fight against corruption. We're going to take a few more calls and read the editorial from the Liberian Investigator, of young Liberian prolific journalist Leonard Dodo. Let's talk to you. Call us on those numbers 0777-777-107, 0777-221-223, and the numbers you can call us on to participate. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Let's hear you.
My name is Bama within a dream administrator resident.
Go ahead, Bama.
Let me say thanks to you for the open discussion.
Welcome.
You see, the government started the issue of fight against corruption. Some of us, for me, I thought it was something that it was going to happen really, but right now, I'm seeing that the fight against corruption for this government, they will now work.
Why?
Because we see the issue of the DEA boss, or the president was not in control when he suspended them. And then we see the issue of Army Moda, the president is not in control, but today, the United people are saying the president should come first before the decision can be made. And then the issue of the unbudgeted spending.
Of budget spending.
Yeah, on budget spending. So I think the LACC, from those two we get to understand that the LACC is serious to fight corruption. Because the LACC started with the opposition, and today they land within the ruling party and the ruling government now. But
first, let me correct something. The Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission does not work at the will and pleasure of any president. According to its statutory mandate, it does not work at the will and pleasure of any president. It works at the will and pleasure of its statutory mandate. So, except they want to deny or derail the sanctity of the institution, but they do not work to please any president.
Yes, I understand that. But what I'm saying is that the issue of fight against corruption in this government is started with the former government. Like the former 3C people, these are people that the LACC started with, and today they are on the ruling party, and I think that's the best thing for them to do. Don't pick and choose. Don't man because other men in the past government, you go after him, or this man in the ruling government, then you go after them.
Okay.
But I think when they're doing it this way, for me, I think the LACC will do their best, but they will be lean on the government now to see how to prosecute people who have been found guilty with such allegations. So we watch with ego up and then we will see. Thank you for the time.
Man, watch your own don't watch your ego abo. Let's move on to this other person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, I'm Mr. Kimaya, from Genesis, Tabayo.
Mr. Kimaya, what say you, sir?
Yeah. The fight against graft and other things, I think President Bwaka should take a robust stand. We're accusing the CDC-led government, but it's like he's surrounded by these folks. So he had to take a rigorous stand. The investigation at the LGA, he should take a stand. At the Commerce Minister, he should take a stand. If you are not meant to work, let get out. Those who are at the margin there, we should transfer them.
Okay, thanks so kindly. I do I better got what you said, but you made your point. Let's move on to another person. Good morning.
Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, sir.
I'm Mr. calling from RI.
Go ahead. From RI.
Mr. Michael, what I want to say is that this government will produce. They will work. I don't care what happens. Look, you have verified military party people who is not giving chance in this government here. And they are inside confusion. I can tell you.
Is it what Benefar Unity Party board are not giving chance?
I want to tell you. When the blackout comes to the country, you're going to see the difference. You got people who do not come will go out. Yeah, those people are taking a lot of black political party who are incorporated into the party. These are the ones who want to destroy this administration. But it's not going to work. It doesn't make the president coming in the country. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks for your contribution on the program this morning. Let's move on to another person. Let's take a few more calls. Good morning.
Mataya, good morning.
Fine, thank you. Let's hear you.
Let me say good morning to Excellency President Bata.
Simon, go ahead.
So let me appreciate you for asking a question this morning. If Liberia will be rescued, if Liberia will see good governance on good dragon, the answer is easier. It just needs time. Let me say this.
It needs time, eh?
It needs time. The president listening and the president feeling what happening in the country. You saw by show. Let me say this. Whether it's not resting on anybody in the country, whether you in government, whether you out of government, your focus is to have the government settled. There will be time and peace in the village. But I will not even listen to people who will come here and say, or maybe for game.
Do not mention Jesus Christ in Matthew, my man.
Let me say this. Naturally, I just didn't right? But I think the president, all the things we are doing, all the basis for news agencies, I mean, not be appreciating the government for the fact that, right? A government who seems to be normal. The commission and investigation and kind of budget spending to tell you
is it the government that commissioned it or the LACC just doing her job?
Chief, the president has.
Let's correct something. Let's correct something. You cannot say the government commissioned investigation against itself. The LACC is simply doing her job.
The LACC is an independent entity. I agree, but if there are other people that don't have that influence to even have a quiet, it happened here. It happened here. What happened to Clamati also now? The government say had a burden of I don't know the research of the but I'm saying to you, a government that seems to be normal can allow LSCC commission and dedication and time of budget spending. What they are putting in the government. A government who seems to be normal. The party chairman can depend on stuff on the answer of the former chairman. I mean, a government is a good government. A government who seems to be normal. All support can come against the government for the wrongdoing. What a people in the government. A government who seems to be normal, you can have see the man quickly. In the national parliament, see the man quickly. Without any attacking or counter attack to tell you there is good government on the own. What brother listening, he's taking notes.
Thanks for your contribution, my brother. Let's move on. Let's talk to the last person and read the editorial from the Liberian investigator of Leonard Dodo. Good morning.
Good morning, Mata.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Chief Guy and I join you from Freeport, Mata.
Mr. Gia, go ahead.
Mata, I think they rescue government. While we look at the train now, some of us will not join down for the rescue train.
Okay.
Only the new is just be there now, but I think they are rescue trainer. Because you can say you can rescue somebody, a person living in the water, then you're looking at raise up a sharp collar, you're showing it to the person to hold it.
But you guys no man wait, Gia. From time immemorial, we've been hearing that a drowning person does not have a choice of what the rescue was sent to them to hold, to be rescued. So when you're drowning and they say you raise up later, you won't be choosing, then it mean that you won't be rescued too. So they say you raise up later, put your hand there and hold on. When you come on shore, now then you can treat the soul.
In the first place, why didn't people that got rescue and Mata? All the things that were happening in the past, everything still happening here. So then why didn't they can't rescue now? Then don't rescue Mata because all the people the women gave us joy are not working. People who came over cases, someone else said them, look at how the whole city looking at Mata. Now why did they can't rescue now?
I know.
The things that are happening.
Okay.
And the second issue here again, Mata, government can be running behalf for to be paying taxes and we pay our taxes there. What we pay for, we can get it. I pay do my vehicle registration from my plate to Ministry of Transport. Almost 3 months, I can get my plate and I'm running out of paycheck. Every day, police embarrassing me.
Park the car and rob boss. Park the car and rob boss.
Thank you.
We're going to go for our last break. When we come back, we'll read you the editorial and cut it there on the program this morning. It's been a really interesting interaction with you, interesting members of the public there, our intellectuals out there. Really appreciate all of your points. The beauty of this place. Now, listen to my man Adamso Isaac. 6 years ago, when you called on some of the platforms that Adamso Isaac had leverage over, you could not make your point through speaking against the CDC's regime. But Adamso Isaac had a chance this morning to speak. And even 6 years ago, when they considered certain stations as enemies of the state, we were still giving them platform. So you see, intellectualism is about civility. Education is about enlightenment. An enlightened person is one person who doesn't just keep grudges. It's not someone who lives with grudges in his heart for people and all of that. Anyway, we hope that we all can grow gradually as we all go towards acquiring degrees and so on, and coming out to say, I have a master's degree. I hate people saying, I have a master's degree in this, I have this and that. Then your attitude is squarely contrary to the education you claim to acquire. We're going to go for a break and be right back and read the editorial from the Liberian Investigator. I want to encourage you to read the Liberian Investigator. Just type on your Google, handler and say the Liberian Investigator. They're going to take you to the homepage. Subscribe to it, and you certainly going to get all of the latest developments. Leonard is still maintaining that same posture that I know him to be. I remember we operated on a couple of things before. I'll be right back.
After being in the business for more than 20 years, Uptown Garage has all it takes to make your car work best for you. Uptown Garage has all sizes of quality tires. We also have the efficient and long-lasting Uptown batteries. Uptown Garage also have a state-of-the-art 2023 upgraded diagnoser that can easily detect and fix any problem with your car. Is your car having any electrical problem, or is it the air conditioner? Well, Uptown Garage has a professional electrician who is up to the task of programming and solving all electrical problems on your car. Uptown Garage is at the intersection of Broad and Nelson Streets with the Uptown Spare Parts Store on Broad Street. We also have our garage and showroom at Rehab for original spark plugs from Japan, oil filters, engine oil, and everything you need to get your car working perfectly. Come to Uptown Garage. We'll give you 1 month warranty. Uptown Garage also have a tow truck that can tow your car anywhere for a fee. Contact Uptown Garage headquarters on 0777 553317, 0886 553317, or our rehab branch on 0770 902865. Uptown Garage, your 100% Liberian-owned business, is here to put a smile on your face.
Tanu, have you heard about EcoBank Back to School giveaway?
To you again. I haven't. Tell me about it.
Tanu, for every Western Union, MoneyGram, RIA, or Rapid Transfer transaction done at any EcoBank branch or sub-agent location, you can get a prize.
Well, I'm not understanding you. Tell me about the thing because my brother saying that your school fee first thing tomorrow.
Okay, listen again. Whether you send money or receive money through Western Union, MoneyGram, RIA, or Rapid Transfer at any EcoBank branch or sub-agent location, you get EcoBank branded copybooks, pens, pencils, and many other items.
Julie, I get it now. I will definitely go to EcoBank for all my Western Union, MoneyGram, RIA, and Rapid Transfer transaction. That is EcoBank way of saying, welcome back to school. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
And that's why welcome back to the program 50/50 on Sky 107.1. I just want to close up by this. Before reading the editorial, I just want to tell the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. We here at the Sky Communications Incorporated, we support this move from you, the LACC. One of the things that I read the first count, one of the first bullet points that the LACC put in its release. They said we take these allegations seriously as they touch on matters that are core to our institutional objectives. Of budget expenditures, if confirmed, can undermine public trust in governance, weaken fiscal discipline, and pose risk to the country's financial integrity. Exactly. So you see, the LACC is acting based on what a lot of you people say, all of us, the things that we say. Matthias, say the kind of thing going on to RTA, say the thing going on so and this and that. They put here all these things and say, we got to act. But 50/50 is a very big show. Every time we listen to this show, people come up with these kind of allegations and things. LACC, we have responsibility. Let's go and investigate. So now the LACC is saying the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission has been made aware of allegations regarding off-budget spending by the government of the Republic of Liberia, amounting to a total of 15 million. In less than 9 months, for a government to reportedly spend 15 million of budget. Budget is basically, all of us are working, maybe you're earning monthly salary. I encourage you to always do your to-do list. Do your to-do list in that. Say, okay, at the end of this month, I will be giving my junior brother, you are earning 500 US dollar a year. I'll be giving this man 20 US dollar to buy his shoe. You mark it. I'll be giving something to my mother in the tune of 150. Mark it. Before the month ends, your to-do list will make you do a calculation that after you shall have deducted all of the things that you are deducting from your salary to go to places that you want to impact, then the balance, you can sit down and say, okay, then I'll deposit 100 US dollar in my account so that the account too can feel something at the end of this month. So budget is basically what you do when you set it up and everything is in it. So if in case you need money, so you usually spend from your monthly income, your monthly salary. Now you're living, all your expenditure for the money is so high that you have to go into your bank account. That is outside of your monthly income. Maybe that is your personal stuff. But for government does not work outside of the budget. Everything that government does is in budget. That's why they got travel, they got scratch card, they got fuel, they got light and then maintenance and DSA, all the things that come from the budget. But for the government that came to rescue, to spend $15 million of budget in 9 months, that's alarming. And we support the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission for going after this information, thereby launching an investigation. Currently, the investigation is at the preliminary stage. Let's now read the editorial from the Liberian investigator of Leonard Dodo. The motto is "In Pursuit of Truth and Integrity." I want to encourage you, go to your Google Drive, just click on your Google and just type the Liberian investigator. You subscribe to it. All right, like it. They will give you notification. Like it. Every time there's a new publication, you get a notification and you read the Liberian investigator. I can assure you, you're not going to be disappointed. The stories are well researched. They are well written, grammar on point, and the stories are unbiased. All right, are unbiasedly written, and you're certainly going to come back someday and say, yeah, Matthias, thanks for recommending the Liberian investigator. Now, this editorial is in line with what we are even looking at here this morning, and it says, President Boaka's selective war on corruption. Editorial is basically the opinion of every media organization. So this is the opinion of the Liberian investigator. The Liberian investigator is saying the president has launched a selective war on corruption. Let's read. 9 months into his presidency, Joseph Boaka's administration is revealing troubling inconsistencies in its purported commitment to rooting out corruption. The president, who roared into office on a wave of promises to cut waste and combat abuse, appears to be selective, targeting his political adversaries while turning a blind eye to glaring instances of corruption within his own ranks. The most flagrant example of this selective oversight involves the handling of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency, LDEA. Nearly 4 months ago, President Boaka suspended the Director General and 2 deputies of the LDEA amidst chaotic events at their headquarters, promising a swift investigation. Yet, to this day, the public awaits the findings of that investigation. This delay raises serious questions about the sincerity and effectiveness of Boaka's anti-corruption efforts. Even more damning is the situation surrounding the Liberia Telecommunications Authority, LTA, and its acting chairperson, Abdullahi Kamara. An audit commissioned by President Boaka himself uncovered massive unaccountability and unjustified payments made to Kamara's Tama Corporation and other company, 2TD1 data for the implementation of the digital transformation project. Despite these findings, there has been no move to suspend Kamara, nor has there been a transparent investigation into these allegations. This inaction stands in stark contrast to Boaka's quick suspension of the previous board of the LTA and the governor of the central bank, J. Aloysius Talo, following a compliance audit that revealed several lapses. The message is clear. On accountability measures in Bouakar's Liberia are applied inconsistently, and the message is clear. Accountability measures in Bouakar's Liberia are applied inconsistently and seemingly based on political convenience rather than justice. Further complicating matters is the recent controversy involving the Minister of Commerce, Ami Modad, who is embroiled in a scandal over the purchase of a luxury vehicle purportedly costing over US $90,000. The Liberian investigator observed that the Liberia Revenue Authority, in its press statement, indicated it approved funds for vehicles, not a single vehicle, intended for trade-related activities, not personal use. The lack of clarity and accountability in this matter only adds to the growing perception that Bouakar's administration is not genuinely committed to transparency. President Bouakar must understand that fighting corruption does not mean replacing one set of questionable officials with another or targeting only those on the opposing political spectrum. Through anti-corruption measures must be sweeping, non-partisan, and transparent, applying equally to all, regardless of their political affiliations or ranks. The president campaigned on a promise to uphold integrity and enforce the law rigorously. It is now incumbent upon him to live up to that promise by taking decisive actions against all forms of corruption in his administration. This includes releasing the investigative report on the suspended LDEA officials, suspending Abdullah Kamara, and initiating a full-scale investigation into the LTA's dealings, and ensuring that the situation involving Minister Modad is resolved with complete transparency. Failure to act decisively and impartially will not only undermine the credibility of his administration, but also sabotage Liberia's fragile progress towards genuine governance reforms. The Liberian people deserve a leader who stands unequivocally against corruption, not one who uses it as a tool for political manipulation. It's time for President Bouakar to demonstrate that his administration's commitment to anti-corruption extends beyond rhetoric to effective, unbiased action. Anything less is a disservice to the nation and its citizens. And that's it for the look at the editorial today from the Liberian Investigator. Like I said to you, very soon it's going to be in hard copies, but for now, read it online and tell me you're going to come back to tell me thank you later on. And thanks to all of you who took up time to participate in the program, whether by following us live on our Facebook page, or better still calling in via the radio, or in fact just taking up time to listen to us. We want to appreciate you for joining us. My name is Matthias Labindi. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful working day.